In part 2 of our look into America's public lands, we're going to go a little up north to Utah. The Beehive State is home to 5 national parks known as the Mighty Five and 7 national monuments. In this video, our travels will take us to Bears Ears National Monument just outside Monticello, Utah. We're also going to go to Arches National Park, possibly Canyonlands National Park, and to top it off at Antelope Island just outside Salt Lake City. Come on and join us for the adventure. We find ourselves in Moab, Utah. Moab is home to a lot of public lands, namely 2 national parks that I alluded to in our introduction. We're in one of 4 districts that comprise Canyonlands National Park. This is the Island in the Sky district, which is the closest to the visitor center. It's also the most frequented, and it kind of looks like you're in an island on the sky. Not quite tropical, but just as beautiful and all-encompassing whenever you want to get lost in a destination in the great outdoors. A must-see spot here at Canyonlands National Park, from what I had read, is this place. The Mesa Arch is magnificent in all its glory. You look at it, really impressive. It's kind of small, actually, when you see it in person, but it's just as majestic and magnificent as you see in pictures. We've enjoyed our time visiting Canyonlands National Park and visiting this must-see point of interest, Mesa Arch. We're about to go explore Bears Ears National Monument. We're going to be touring the place with San Juan Commissioner Bruce Adams, who knows the place from the inside out. We find ourselves in San Juan County, Utah, at Bears Ears National Monument. We have just stumbled upon Butler Wash Ruins. It's about a 0.5-mile hike. This is a big national monument. It has gone back and forth in terms of sizing since it was first established. There's a lot of attention awarded toward this national monument, and we're going to explore what this section has to offer. Obviously, by showing us what's here at Butler Wash Ruins, you do care about the region. You're not wanting to destroy Bears Ears. Could you explain what the problem is, however, with more government overlay with these designations?
The Bears Ears encompasses thousands of native artifacts. And so when you place a monument over something this big and this vast, you're going to get visitation that people don't understand what they're doing, what they're seeing, how they're supposed to act around it. You could get vandalism because the federal government just placed this monument in my county but never gave us any money to deal with the infrastructure. This ruin reflects the full range of living activities: habitation, ceremonial, farming, hunting, storage, and tool making. You see something like this and you wonder, tell me the story. There it is.
Yeah.
That's what I want all over
come see.
Bears Ears.
Yeah.
But it doesn't exist.
We're doing what the locals do here in Utah, and it's a butterscotch flavor. Really excited to try it after a hike at Bears Ears and exploring San Juan County. It's good stuff. I've always had it on my mind to visit Arches National Park. Now I'll get to see it firsthand. We're just north of Moab, and it's pretty adjacent to Canyonlands National Park. The arch has been made famous through the Utah license plate, and we're going to check out Delicate Arch from the upper viewpoint. When the 2 of us also film together, there's no shortage of fun. And one way that we like to spend our downtimes while filming, or breaks in between filming, is to hear from Madison strumming her guitar chord.
This is Cowpoke by Coulter Wall.
Lonesome but happy, rich but I'm broke, and the good Lord knows the reason. I'm just a cowpoke, from Cheyenne to Douglas, all the ranges I know.
Topping off our visit to Utah, we have stumbled upon Antelope Island, just north of Salt Lake City. This place is known for having a large herd of bison. The Great Salt Lake surrounds it, and we're going to see what this has to offer as we conclude our trip through the Beehive State.
Hi, so good to finally meet you. Yeah.
Andrew, what is so unique about Utah's public spaces in your mind?
Well, I mean, you can just look at it. It's gorgeous. I think the vastness and amount of natural and cultural resources we have here is really unique. 60% of the state is federally owned. And that doesn't account for all of the state lands and other public lands like this.
What do outsiders get wrong about Utah's perception of natural resources management and public lands conservation?
Oh, so much, because when they say they have to increase management at a federal level for something, and they're saying they're protecting it, well, usually the land is already being conserved somehow. What they really mean is that they're trying to somehow protect it from us. We're the people who live closest to these places. We're the people who grow up. We know them best. You know, people overlook the multiple use that's necessary for us to enjoy these lands the way that we need to.
We took you on a journey across the American West to 2 states that are managing public lands in a very great manner. We met different stakeholders, we got to climb some amazing vistas, we got to see some fantastic critters. Throughout this time, we learned what stewardship in practice looks like with respect to public lands management. This is Gabriella Hoffman signing off for Conservation Nation. Thank you so much for watching.